Faulkner, aka Shop Weasel. I'm down here at Indian Creek. First cast with my white rod. I haven't even got my big one rigged yet. The big fish is popping right in here, so my bait's drifting right for him. I'm gonna see what I can get. I need to rest a second anyway, so he might take my bait. Here's my chair I got fixed. Sort of level, not best. I just need to sit here and watch this for a second. I got it set pretty deep too on that rod. Maybe too deep. We'll see. It's staying in the middle. I do have a Shop Weasel fishing rattle on my bait. I'm using my Yamamoto Big Plump Blue Sparkle Clear Fat Minnow with a segmented tail. I've always wanted some artificial baits like that, and I've got them now. I got the dark brown reddish and then the clear blue hued pearlescent white-ish. And I do have some tinks sprayed on it. We'll just sit here and give it a second. I better grab my tripod in case I get a bite. I can just drop what I'm doing and go fight the fish. This phone holder sucks, but it's my portable one, so it's all I could afford. Had it for a year or two. There's the cart of America, set up like I did before because the water's up. And I'm not going to get my feet wet trying to fish off that ledge. Glad I didn't bring the UFO Shiner Pro. Water's too mucky, murky. I did bring a little cornbread to test it out to see if I see shiners though. It's windy for sure, a little nippy. I'm out here dressed for summer heat. I risked it, hoping the sun might come out a little later. We did have an earthquake in East Tennessee, Georgia, a 4.1, which is notable. I didn't feel a thing here, but we're talking southeast Tennessee, Georgia, where this happened. But I seen the video of it. It seemed to be a longer one, and a longer one to me is always a warning. Be on high alert. I don't know what you're going to do if you have one. I mean, you can only be on alert. You're not going to stop any damage or anything. Yeah, at least I'm sort of here in an open area. Poverty pimp to the gills. Nice fish I saw right there. I think I'm going to recast this. I got it so deep I don't want to get it snagged. My first cast, I don't want it to become a problem. So I'm going to do the right thing and reel this baby in. Come on. You reel a deep line in, it sort of wants to pull up anyway, so it don't get tangled. I am using my slip bobber. This is the only way I like to fish now, with my line stopper, so I can custom control the depth. Here's the bait I'm using with the Shop Weasel fishing rattle on it. Awesome stuff, folks. Now that's what I wanted it when I casted it a while ago, sort of lackadaisically. And it didn't get nowhere near where it is now. Let me show y'all. That's where I wanted it, and I got it like half that distance on the first cast, which I wasn't happy with, but I just let it sit. Now that's walleye territory right out in there. I didn't bring my pointer neither. Why bring something I've already used and I just don't immediately need? The Card of America I need. My fish and rattle I need. My iced tea I need. My corn chips. But, you know, it ain't going to help me catch a fish. I really don't need it right now. So, I'll just let the second cast do its thing and shore this leg up like I was going to anyway. There we go. It's a little more even now. A little less awkward. My chair works great. Yeah, it's doable. My line's got a heavy bow in it from the wind. It's just sitting right here across my lap. I hate when that happens. Rather be in the Keys right now on a 33-foot boat with twin Yamahas out there in the Keys. But we're not. We're here in East Tennessee at Lake North and Indian Creek, which is good enough for now. It's windy, so the rattle's getting plenty of action. If this don't work, I'm gonna go back to my crawdads, my artificial crawdads. I'm gonna throw the big heavy rod on the bottom out there for catfish. I'll just put a Berkeley creature hog on it, a fish and rattle, and maybe another one of these plump minnows, a twofer on a hook. I noticed with a crawdad and one of these new plump Yamamoto minnows, it looks like a bigger fish with a two-tone pattern. You know, from a distance, it looks, you know, I pulled it up through the water with that configuration with a shop weasel rattle in the middle. And they fit on a number 5 hook. And it just looks like a bigger, even plumper fish, you know, minnow, when you're pulling it. But I'm just going to let it sit on the bottom. See if I can get something down there. And this light rod's going to keep me busy. So I don't feel like chasing both rods all day. I just am not that energetic. And I will at this time collaborate why I didn't bring the UFO Shiner probe. I did bring cornbread. I pulled some out of the freezer. Now I spiked this cornbread with the other morning's 6-patty sausage breakfast. I put the drippings in the bag, my cornbread bag, just to give it some extra attraction. There we go. Let's see if anything flashes. I know there's little minnows in there, like 1/8 of an inch long, just tiny. Stuff I wouldn't fish with. Not unless you're fishing for perch or something, but I don't do that. See all the minnows? They're just gobbed up around that floater, that piece of cornbread floating. I see a cloud of minnows all around it. Little bitty ones. Not no shiner size. They're getting bigger though. Yeah. I wouldn't fish with those. They're all in there. Just not the shiners. But they'll be here anytime. Give it a week of warm weather, they'll be in here. Maybe the water will clear out and the algae drop out a little more. Let's throw a honker out there. I'll save the rest of this in case the wind dies down. I can get a better view. No, if there were shiners in there, they'd be flashing by now. They're still in a little deeper water, who knows. Oh, this is Jason Faulkner. I'm going to save my battery. It's been 10 minutes. If I catch anything, I'll make a video. Thank you for your time. Hope you enjoy this video. I'll upload it when I get home. Y'all are going to have to wait. Thank you. Boy, look at all the minnows. No, that's scum. That's wind scum on the top. And I'm seeing things. Oh, well.